71 Chevelle. About to put some 24s on it, but for now we just about to do the whole front suspension, all coilovers, and all the whole front end, coilovers, upper and lower control arms, inner outer tie rod sleeves, idle arm, all that type of stuff. We're just about to do that right now till the wheels get in, and so we can see how they gonna fit on. See if any other adjustments got to be made after that. That's gonna look good though. What motor you got in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, this motor nice. Buckets, console. Sound good. Got the new dash in here. Now I'm just about to bring it in, basically do the whole entire front end right quick. Uppers, lowers, inner outer tie rods, all that stuff. Everything new. That way when the rims come in, Forgiato big caps. No, not big caps, the S221s. And that's gonna be that. Get back with you in a minute.
Oh shit, you know, everything cool.
Just go over everything, regular little maintenance stuff. Yeah, man, here this thing go. About to go on the lift, see what this suspension looking like. Motor looking good though. Yeah, that's sweet. I like this setup. You see how much raised that is just from just lifting it off the ground? It ain't even off the ground yet.
Right.
That's how much adjustment you can have from where it was to that. See? Or coilovers help tremendously. From that to, it could be anywhere from like that if you wanted to be. How long you had it?
2 weeks ago.
Dang, oh, you just got it. Oh, okay. Got the fuses on here, wheel woods, drilled and slotted rotors. Yeah, all this stuff about to come up off of here. All that. Yeah, these is like some lowering springs. Them ones ain't got no rigidity in them. I can tell just how they look. Some small front springs. Some ones ain't got no life in them. Well, they got life, but they just made to sit low. That's all. Well, get this mud together right quick. Yeah, about to bust this Chevelle down. It's a nice car though, man. Wheel woods on the front. Had everything I'm about to put on here, coilovers, the springs, inner outer tie rod sleeves, outer arm, center link, upper and lower control arms. I'm gonna change all this crap. Still a nice car, nice exhaust. Smells sweet. Got the tubular uppers up there. Got the boxed in joints. He said he's gonna do the rear too, but we just gonna knock the front out right quick. Get that together. That's gonna be that. Yeah, about to get the busting this thing on down. And that's gonna be that. Get back with you in a second. Let's do the stage. Got everything bust down already. It's all the old stuff. Still gotta put the inner outer tie rod sleeves, outer arm, center link. That's about to go on. Got this side done, majority. That stuff on. Everything still got to get tightened up. Upper control arms on. Everybody be done with this thing in a minute. Yep, then adjust. After we put the spindles on, put the brakes and stuff back on, adjust. Well, I'm gonna adjust these before. Probably only do like 5 clicks on each side for the adjustments, just to see how I feel from there. 5 clicks from 0. And put the spindles and stuff on and shoot. We almost to the finish line with this thing, man. Just a little bit more work. And this stuff definitely needed to be done. You can see how old these bushings was. That stuff dry rotted. This stuff can probably be 1970 stuff, as old as some of this stuff look. All that dry rot or whatever. But you can tell the ball joint's been changed before. Everybody know that. You know it's been aftermarket when they don't got the rivets in it no more. You see screws in the ball joints majority of the time on the old school. When they got the screws, I mean, they've been changed. If they still got rivets, the mugs is original. Straight from the factory. You see them bushings is blowed out. So he needed that regardless. And sometimes you can't even feel that in the ride. Or you done did a wheel alignment, changed a couple parts, the outer tie rod maybe ball joint or two, and you can't feel where that plate coming from. Like when you be hitting a bump and the car feel like it's shifting like forward to back and a little bit side to side, like a sway motion, but it's more of like a shift cart motion. A shifting motion, I mean, not shift cart, a shift motion. That'd be a lot of the times from them bushings being blowed out like that. And sometimes you can't even tell until you bust it down. So it'd be better always to, when you put rims or whatever on the car, you just buying something new, or you just new to you, just change all that stuff. That way you ain't never gotta worry about it again, because at least you know what's been done. See, like even with this sway bar, we're gonna have to change this, the bushings in this sway bar. You know what I'm saying? You see all that gap between there? Then the other side a little worse. Like you actually gotta play this mug moving. Not supposed to do that at all. It's gonna get held in with the stabilizer pins that hold some stiffness. That's all fresh, but them still need to be changed too. Still gotta put the idle arm on. I'm gonna do that after I put all the center link and inner outer tie rods and sleeves on. But yeah, we almost there. Finishing this out on the front side. And maybe soon, whenever he's ready, we're gonna do the rear. Change out some of that stuff back there too. Yeah, man, special vehicles, Dark Cell the Legend. Special vehicles blue. Get into it. Yep, 71 Chevelle. All done with the front suspension. Everything done. We still gonna change this sway bar and these bushings on that sway bar. But as far as everything else done. Lower, uppers, control arms, coilovers, dialed in, sitting better than what it was when it came in. All new ball joints, inner outer tie rod sleeves, pitman, I mean not pitman arm, but center link, new idle arm. I gotta grease this. I gotta put that fit back in that. I gotta grease that. But everything else greased. Ready to go. Put this last little fitting in there, grease that fitting. About to let that mug on down. And when I got that fitting filled in, I'm gonna wipe it off. Go ahead. Matter of fact, where they go? Man, I need one of these little rags quick. Wipe that little stuff off right quick. Gonna let this mug on the grease down. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Bet. Let this mug on the grizzle. Almost on the ground. Yeah, buddy. That mug sitting way better than it was when it came in, too. That freaking tire was tucked up under here. You know, I know a lot of people like sitting low like that in the front sometimes. But if your control arms and stuff is like factory length and stuff like that, you get grabs like that. That's how that stuff be happening. When the tire be sitting up close, that's how stuff like that be happening. Because that stuff be too close sometimes and be grabbing and cutting into your tires and all type of stuff. But yep. Take these off right quick. See what it looked like with the hood down. Yeah, buddy. '71 Chevelle. That must have been way better. Way better than when it came in. No, he definitely gonna be happy with that. We waiting on the 24s, Forgiato S221s to come in, brush face, chrome lip. It's gonna look real nice on this car. Forgiatos.
Man.
So, all around good look though. Sitting nice. We're gonna do the back soon. Whenever he's ready to do the back, let him come check out the front. See what he got going on. Chevelle. Like I said, we just did the whole front suspension on there, upper lower control arms, ball joints, inner outer tie rods, coilovers, center link, sleeves, all that. And it's sitting way better than what it was when it first came. When it was like sagging so low, it was scraping the inside of the wheel well, messing the chrome up on the inner side. But I know we still want to get the folds on there. We still gonna have to adjust it again. But it's just good to get him going, and it's sitting way better than what it was. So when he take it home or he ride right now, he all good. Get his wheel alignment in the game. now. I ain't adjusted a whole lot either, just enough to get him good. Take this thing back on in the building, call him, let him know his car done. Special vehicles. Yeah. Nice, clean, solid car. I like the way these seats done too. Whatever kind of seats these is, they made them look like the factory seat. That stuff look good. Good to go. Well, it's so much better compared to when it first came in. Call the man, let him know his car good to go. Back on the Chevelle. I just already swapped it out or whatever, but studs was a little too short, so I had to make them long. You can see them ones longer. Here are the old joints right there. Took them ones out, changed the stud so we can get some good contact on these Forgiatos. S221 staggered. It's a front one. 255, 25, 24s on the front. 275, 23. 24s on the Bizak for this 71 Chevelle. Yeah, man, just about to slap these rims on. Get my mans ready to go. See what this mud look like. That brush with this design look good on that green with them white stripes. It's gonna be a good combo. You got a little bit of white accent in the Malibu sign. Like I said, you already know this mud running pretty good. So I'm gonna have to get in some more lug nuts because it's a 21 millimeter in these rims. And I got some 19 millimeter that'll fit better even with the longer studs on the front. So yeah, I'm about to put these rims on, put this thing on the ground, see what we got going on. Like I say, he picked a good wheel. Good, man. Like I say, man, best deals in the city in Cleveland, Ohio. On any brand rims. If I can't beat it, I'm gonna match it. It ain't about the money, it's about the customer service, man. You know what I'm saying? They get these deals in the dough. So if I could do that for you, holla at me. Yeah, like I said, I'm about to put them on right quick. We'll see what it look like in a minute. Put this thing on the ground. Yeah, like I said, we just about to test drive the car, put the longer studs on the front. 255, 25, 24 tires on the front, 275, 23, 24 tires on the back. I say it's got the Viking double adjustables on the front, coilovers. The back still just got regular springs and shocks. But we ain't drove it yet. We just about to test it, make sure, see if something rub. And if anybody know anything about General Motor cars, you know how the rear end don't be centered and how the front end don't be centered. So like one side be a little bit off. some little bit of debris or whatever on each side of the car. So we just gonna make sure that ain't nothing touching. Like I turned the wheel, I had the car off, I turned the wheel, make sure in my own little science that I be doing, and the passenger side is a little bit closer than the driver's side. So I'm just gonna make sure everything clear. It's just a test run, we just want to see how his mug sit when I pull it out and make sure it's good for him when he come pick the car up. If not, then you know, we're gonna go right back on the lift. I'm gonna do the little adjustments, but I'm gonna have to call him first. Because I don't do nothing on nobody's car until I talk to them. They gotta agree to what needs to be done. I don't just do stuff and then want no bread. I want you to be sure this is what you wanna do before we do anything here at Special Vehicles, man. So I'm about to pull this thing out, do our little regular pull-out video, do a couple little circles in the driveway, whatever. See what this thing do. Just making sure he's gonna be clear. Pretty cool, but out here in the back a little bit, I already know where it's coming from. You can pull up so you can see this right here. See, when you like hit the gas sometime, you know, your trailer knob be moving a little bit. You can see right there, it's like touching there a little bit on that side. What? Go over there and sit down. On this side. See, like I say, GM cars be weird. You could, matter of fact, you can look at this side right quick and then see what I'm talking about. See, I got clearance, like I can fit my finger between this side. It's clear on this side. Now, on this side, I can't even get my finger through there. Like I say, General Motor cars be weird sometimes. Like the rear end don't be centered all the time. So you be having issues like this. This stuff got to be addressed in order to make this stuff be centered and be clear of that or whatever like that. And then a lot of you dudes that be doing donuts in cars, most dudes that do donuts, they always go to the left because they on the driver's side. So when you be doing donuts, you always go in this circle. When you fishtailing, doing donuts, whatever, old school cars, that stuff can get to shifting and moving the whole rear end over to one side of the car. That's why it'd be good if you play like that. You gotta play going to the right too, even though you gonna be in your door with your body mass being pinned to the door a little bit. It's still good to do donuts to both sides. That way you can kind of keep it even versus just doing one side all the way at the same time. You be bending your trailing arms and all type of stuff when you be doing that. But in this case, I ain't gonna say that's what's up with this car. It's like sometimes it just be off, and right now that's the issue with that. So I gotta call homie, see what he wanna do about clearing this on this side. It's pretty much straight on that side, but this side grabbing like crazy. So I'm just gonna pull it back in the building. You know, you can just keep the video rolling or whatever. Pull it back in the building, call homie on the phone, let him know what we got going on, see what he wanna do. Yep, got this thing right back in here. Wanted to go ahead and do the coilovers in the rear. That's what I'm doing right now. About to pop these springs out, these shocks. Pop this stuff out right quick. Go ahead, get ready to put this stuff on up in there, man. Double adjustables on the front and the back. Take this stuff off right quick. Bust him on down, put it back together. Get him out of here, man, so he can go and get his interior done. It's gonna be a nice car when it's all done. Yep, how to get right back to work. Get this thing done, man. Take these shocks and springs off. Build these little small brackets. Ain't too much to it though. Put these brackets together. Go ahead, put these mugs on here and adjust them to the ride height we want them to be. And get her done. On to the next one. This got the coilovers on. Now here we go with more problems. Hey on, everything set right. Set it on the ground, all that, make sure it was clear. But now the exhaust is rubbing up against the coilover. Because when they did the exhaust, they didn't think that this would happen. So the exhaust is super close, and you guys see the spring purchase is here. So it was clear all that. But this is a band. So I can unloose the band. That's what I'm gonna do, unloose the band. But I'm gonna have to split it somewhere right here to put a sleeve in there so I can turn the exhaust that way a little bit so it can get off of the coilover. Because if I just try to loosen the band and twirl it, it's gonna make this curve and it's gonna have this looking stupid and all out of pocket or whatever. You know, this one looks bent anyway. Because it ain't as straight as this one. Man, somebody done hit something with this pipe. But I'm gonna go ahead and split this somewhere in here, put a sleeve in between it just so I can get this exhaust off of the coilover. You don't want to be riding down the road hearing noises and screeching and rubbing holes in the exhaust or rubbing material off the spring. So yeah, it's close, but it ain't as close as it is on the other side, but they both still touching. So now I gotta knock this out right quick. I be doing exhaust every once in a while. I already gonna be doing this stuff all like that. Look, bust this down. I had this little sleeve in there. 3-inch connector sleeve. And that should take care of the problem. Boop, weld it right up in there. It should be cool. All right, hopefully we be done with this thing this time. All right. See, got that clearance now. It ain't touching it, it ain't nowhere near it. Both sides. It's clear on both sides, nowhere near it. Pipe straight. Got the pipes lined up. Sitting like it's supposed to be sitting. And I put these sleeves in. Welded them sleeves in. Them was looking decent. Cleaned it up a little bit. Well, yeah, now that's done. He should be good to go. Everything's gravy. So now I'm just about to put these back wheels on and shoot my outro video. Forgies. We finally done with the 71 Chevelle. Like I told y'all before, we did the whole front suspension, upper, lower control arms, tubular, double adjustable Vikings on the front, inner outer tie rod sleeves, outer arm, all that type of stuff. So all the front stuff, A1. I already had the wheel wood brakes on there. We had to change the studs because the studs were too short after we put the wheels on. We did that. Then it was not riding that comfortable in the back, plus it was doing a little bit of rubbing from the way the wheels, you know how, like I say, GM stuff, that stuff be off center. So I had to do a little bit up in here, make sure this stuff clear up in here. And then it was grabbing right here on the back side of the driver's side. We got that all cleared out. And we put the coilovers on the back. Put the coilovers on the back. As soon as I put the coilovers on, it started touching the exhaust. So we had to modify the exhaust, lean that, weld that back up, put some 3-inch sleeves on there or whatever. Make sure the tips were still straight. And now we're about to see how this thing really moves. So we're about to pull this mug out now. Should be in. Supposed to be taking the mug to the interior spot, getting it done. And get this interior cover change. man. Come pick up your whip, special wheels, man. Whatever you need done to a whip, we doing it. Whatever you need, man. I'm about to start offering exhaust too. But I've been doing it. I just ain't never really been promoting it. I done it to a nice amount of cars. I just never really got into it for customers. You know, when people ask me on the inside, I'll do it. But just like publicly putting it out there, I ain't did that. But thinking about doing that. Sitting just right. Everything clear up in there. Couldn't even stick your fingers between there at first. No, that's good. You ain't gotta worry about that no more. Tip straight. Oh, you can probably see that sleeve again. Had to put that sleeve in there. That's it, man. Special vehicles. Get him going up that hill.